Right, to support your live sessions, you need a number of resources that you could rely on in the background. So, the learning management system that we have to offer takes care of your entire content management, like many other solutions, such as Google Classroom and so on. Uh, but it goes beyond that because it has a number of facilities such as testing services and interactive resource creation that are unsupported by many others, right? So that's what I'm going to show you now. You have complete control over the way you set up your course. I've gone for a rather simplistic view. You could have an icon-based or button-based front, if you like. You have a number of general resources, any links that you want your students to be able to use. You can put them on a home page. I've personally arranged all of my content into chapters like this. So let's have a look at some of those, right? So I've opened one of those chapters here, and as you can see, I've set up all the tabs by simply clicking them. I'll show you right here. So hang on. So you have to turn the editing feature on, kind of like you do on a Word document that's set to read only. So I've opened the editing settings right here, and now I can change any of the titles I'd like to change. So I can change any of those titles to suit my needs, right? So, okay. So, again, I can set up my content any way I'd like. So I've set up my lectures here. I've set my tests in a separate tab. So you can see I've set a number of ungraded practice tests that need to be completed for conditional access of the graded tests. And it's sort of like a gaming experience where you can't access the next levels before you're done with the previous levels, right? So all of this is regulated and monitored by the system itself. So all you have to do is set the conditions if you want for the student to access those materials, right? From time conditions, where the material will become available to the students after a certain date or after a certain time, or any other condition that you'd like, right? So you can set up tests, you can set up simulations. I've got one simulation running right here. So you could have all sorts of content that displayed to your liking. The great news is our system, I've just recently found this out, so our system is basically the same system that Cambridge Resource Plus is using. And I'm going to show you just a bit of what I'm talking about. The bad news is that Cambridge offers a lot of material, but not all material that that can come in an exam, right? So they've given a lot of free material, free resources, especially with the outbreak of the coronavirus, but this is far from the complete set of resources that you require for the complete O-level or IGCSE curriculum. So what we're doing is we're offering you the same resources with the same tools so that you and your teachers can produce same or similar resources on our system, right? So we've got the same things going. So look at how the questions come about and how you can check your answers and see all the solutions, etc. I'm going to show you how we've got the same thing set up in our interactive content. Right, so here's a lesson that I've set up. The objectives are outlined according to Cambridge, the Cambridge curriculum. You could have anything to your liking. I've got a number of slides that can be directly imported through PowerPoint, and those slides can be made interactive via our e-learning portal. So we've got the learning objectives outlined, we've got a number of interactive buttons set up. So this is much better than the traditional teaching you would be able to impart via PowerPoint, where you have videos seamlessly integrated into the ebook, and within the same learning platform you get assessments for learning that you could create to your own liking. Right, so you see the same interactive features that you saw with the Cambridge Resource Plus activity. You get a number of other things before you can wind up the class. So here's a wrap-up where you can discuss how you fared through the course. So what's nice about this is that everything that a child or a student goes through is completely visible to the teacher as well. So the teacher knows how the learning experience went for the student. Thank you for watching.